Cholera Cemetery at Sandusky, Ohio. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of graves. I mean, not markers anyways. I'm gonna assume, like the other one we were at, it had more stones, but I'm gonna assume that it's more like mass graves, so they didn't know who was buried where. There are only 3 stones that I see right there. We'll go check those out. Here's a little front of me, some kind of monument, and we'll read the sign afterwards. Well, maybe we'll read it first. Okay, the Cholera Cemetery of the city, 5,667 people in 1849. 3,500 fled, and 400 of those remaining were victims of cholera. Most were buried here, some only in rough boxes in a common grave. The scourge came again in 1950 and 1952, but the toll was less. Alright, so what does this monument here say? Erected in memory of the pioneers of Sandusky, Ohio, who gave their lives during the cholera epidemic of 1849 to 1854 AD. During the Great Tragedy, half of the 4,000 population either fled or were called. This is called by death. Those remaining rendered worthy service to their unselfish faithfulness. We owe this tribute of reverence and love. In honor of the doctors, so I will just let you read that. You can pause the video and read that. So the last Cholera Cemetery we were in down by Columbus, the ground was really barren looking, and by that I mean like it was like pretty much a dirt. No grass was growing. If it was really brown and icky. Like there was just some creep factor to it. Now these are soldiers of the Revolutionary War. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. It must have been part of the family, because there's Robert Fanson, F-A-N-S-O-M, Joseph Fanson, and John Fanson. So, yeah, there's a lot of people buried here. Due to the Cholera Cemetery. Sadly, they never marked their graves with stones. I believe most were just buried in like mass graves. This is a pretty big location for not having any other stones whatsoever. Huh, just weird.